In recent years, the prevalence of mobile devices and their use in our daily lives have become so great that they are involved in completing our day-to-day simple tasks. We use devices for communication, entertainment, information, and in many ways to make our lives easier by increasing efficiency. Despite all the positive impact mobile devices have had on us, it is increasingly becoming of concern as we become dependent on and tethered to our devices. In my personal experience, I've only used a mobile device for about a year now, so it's been easy to notice a drastic difference in the way I spend my time, my productivity, executive function, how sociable I am, and how I now participate in social gatherings where everyone is on their mobile device. Before, I would find that it is overwhelmingly common to see people frequently checking their phones in social situations. Now, I realize that I'm noticing this phenomenon less and less as I'm unconsciously involved in the same social phone use that I once would notice other people doing. Our mobile devices now act as a window to the public. They give us access to and let us stay connected to those who we are close to, keep up with trends and news, and has become a way for society to stay on the same page. Phones and social media connect us to the rest of the world, tying together our virtual selves to the world that exists virtually, and bridges the gap between private and public life. This is seen as very prevalent on social media to share our personal experiences with others, which ties into how our attachment and constantly feeling the need to know what others are doing can become an issue. Phones have now become an issue as the attachment to these devices diminish our ability to delay gratification, which affects productivity, relationships with people, and our mental state. Phone attachment has become so normalized and has created a culture of excessive phone use, and the virtual self we create on social media that we become tethered to, rather than being more connected to our relationships and experiences outside our devices. This further feeds into the negative feedback loop of excessive phone use, low productivity, time waste, and a more tethered self. The average person spends about 5 hours on their phone every day, and if we sleep about 8 hours, this means we spend about a third of our days on our phones. As we use social media, we have unlimited access to very short-term gratification, whether that is receiving likes on a post, instant access to others, and getting validation and approval from them. We subconsciously get roped into the idea of phones becoming a primary means of communicating with people and maintaining relationships with them. Overall, it can be seen that the concept of the virtual self stems from the reduced delay of instant gratification and can be tied to our brain's wiring on gratification and our reward systems. So, put down your phone, break the cycle of excessively using and becoming dependent on your device. Becoming tethered to our devices has dramatically changed the way we spend our time as our virtual lives become increasingly more important to us. Thanks to Sherry Turkle's work and many studies on the effects of mobile use on our brains, we can act accordingly to strategically reduce mobile phone addiction, increase our rate of productivity, improve our health and relationships, and overall add value to our lives and increase satisfaction.